So over the past few weeks, I've had quite a lot of questions about how to set up a Minecraft server on Windows. This tutorial will work for any Windows version, I believe up to Windows 7. Anything past that is kind of unexplored territory. But, like I say, I've had a lot of questions, so today I'm going to do a video and show you how to set up a Minecraft server. As well, I don't know if you noticed, but I sound very, very ill. That's because I am. So if you hear me coughing, I'll try and edit it out, but if you hear me coughing, that's why. So you're going to need a few things for this. One of them is going to obviously be your server software. I'm picking PaperMC for simplicity's sake, but you can choose any. So you're going to want to download your jar file, which usually takes a few seconds, give or take. And then I usually put it on my desktop and make a folder, which I'm just going to call Minecraft server. Hopefully I don't already have one. No, I don't. So you're going to want to put your Minecraft server jar in here, as well as your start.bat. Now, this file contains the code which you require to start your server. Now, this here is how much RAM you would like to use. The G indicating gigabytes, but you can do, I believe, megabytes. So I'm going to put 5 gigs because this is just a vanilla server. And then you're going to want to find your jar file here. And then obviously wherever it says your file name.jar, you replace that with that. Now, I am going to put this file in my Discord server, and I will leave the link in the description, and any other files that you need, I'll put the links for those too. Many of these files will be on their own individual website. I just don't have a way of hosting this start file without using a paid subscription service. So I'm just going to put it in my Discord for now. So the first thing you want to do is start this. And then this will download a ton of files to your desktop in your folder. And then when this is done, it will mention that you need to agree to the terms and conditions, which are in the EULA file. And I'm not sure if that's the right way to say that, but you know, you'll understand what I mean when you see it. Yeah. So here, you're going to want to change this to true, and then close out of your server console and start it again. You won't have to do that every single time. It's just the first time you launch it, you will obviously run into issues like this. Now, technically, this is your server setup, but I know a lot of you are not going to want to expose your IP address to the internet. So that's where Playit comes in. Playit, I have used Playit so many times. It is my utmost favourite software to tunnel. It's free, it's easy to set up, and most of all, they're really good support staff. So I'm going to sign in now. I'm going to link this. This tunnel is not going to be linked to anything. So all of this information I'm going to blank out because this is private information. But nonetheless, Playit is amazing for these kind of things. So we're going to create a tunnel named Minecraft. Now this is for Minecraft Java Edition. And obviously you're going to want to put your port there. Now I'm going to leave the vanilla port because it's quite easy, quite simple. Now, most of all, you're going to want to make sure that you actually have an IP address for this. Now, this is your domain / IP address. Once you have this, all you've got to do is open Minecraft. Oh no, we'll just use CurseForge because it's a bit easier. Because for some reason there's some weird issue with Minecraft on my system. I have no idea why, but I've just been using CurseForge. So you make a server file for whichever version you have decided to choose, which I have no recollection of which one I chose, so I'm going to check now. 26.1.2. So we're just going to put that IP as the name. It'll download everything. And then once that is done, as you can see, we now have a fully accessible Minecraft server. You can connect to this by LAN, or you can just connect by localhost. Now, as you can see, localhost and the external link lets you join. So you can join. Obviously, you can see there, just let me join. And you've got your server. Obviously, you can run around, break blocks, punch things. And then to check that your server is accessible by the internet, obviously, you can see your ping there. Obviously, your ping is going to be much lower on your local network than it is over Playit, because Playit runs through servers to make it so your IP address is not exposed, if you understand what I mean. But you can now add things like plugins and all kinds of stuff to this server, because this is it's like server-sided mods, kind of plugins and things like that you can add to it. I will do a separate video on that, and I will leave it linked, so don't worry about that. I will post it shortly after this one, and obviously you can see you have now got a fully functional Minecraft server. I won't be showing you how to set up any specific plugins. I'm just probably going to grab the first one that I can find on the Spigot forums and download it and set it up. But yeah, you now have a fully functional server for you and your friends. If you don't need plugins, then obviously you don't need to watch the next video. And yeah, so I hope you have a great time and enjoy yourself playing on your new Minecraft server.